Now back from the crash. I'm not sure what we should pick. I'm guessing the buttons represent each of the 5 factions. So warriors, those are religious, healing. People summoning ghosts. I don't know what to pick. I guess I would pick the key if I had to. Because it's only that might indicate scholarly pursuits. I don't know. This is trial and error. I think I know the answer, but basically I don't know what each of these represent. Or is there some other... Yeah, I don't think this is not how this works. We have to do something else. Nothing happening. Do I need to press them all in some kind of order or what? Okay, there's 6 buttons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't get it. It certainly looks like you need them in some kind of correct order, but since we don't particularly have any clues at the moment, and I don't recall seeing any clues at any point. So it's basically trial and error. That's it. What the hell is this button for then? Is that really the correct door? Maybe we should continue with this. Maybe the idea is that you shouldn't stop here, but can continue forward. Yeah, it seems like that's it. I don't see any connection to any of the scrolls or tablets we've read. this was something about following the lights. I don't particularly see what it would mean in this case. Yeah, this could have been something else, I don't know.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there.
Choose the correct path. Trial and
Nothing
error.
to be had there.
Okay, the eyes are of different shape. At least a little bit. Only I know the correct doorway. It's one of those with triangular eyes. There's still 3 of them. I don't know. Take a pick. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, some kind of thingies, but there are images on the slab, but I think they're the same on everyone. No, they're not. They're a different color. Yep. So follow the path to the end. I think we might have picked up basically a okay path to take. I recall this tip, follow the path to the end, which means this one. What now? They all look the same to me. There's a ghost there.
Wait a minute.
My spirit has been held captive for eternity. At last I am free. The sword has a new bearer. The final chamber has been opened.
But the gate appears closed.
This is not the gate to the final chamber. This gate merely leads to the antechamber. The bearer has closed it behind him.
How do I open the gate?
Move one of the levers.
Anyone?
All of these levers open the gate.
Not all of the levers trigger the trap, right?
Yes, they do.
Your father built the trap. How would you know how it works?
Hodron, I can still hear the pounding of the hammers on the other side of the gate. After so long a time, the sword showed me revenge for my failure.
You mean you have seen which lever is the right one?
I have long forgotten it.
Try to remember.
It was so long ago.
Two tablets. .31 100 combat. Well, the dexterity is at least somewhat useful in lockpicking. Anything in front of us? Antechamber. I definitely want to have more mana when I go in there. Probably isn't gonna give us time to refill ourselves.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
You could have invaded
Nothing there.
them. No point taking chances though. Raven. I'm just saving it with the torch out of my hand so it'll survive the save. Let's see, sort of a ridiculous thing to have to do. Let's do this then.
Hey, you!
Look who has come. My master warned me that Innos would send his henchmen. But I had not expected that you would appear so soon. Well, since you were so quick, I shall give you a quick death.
You sold your soul to Beliar.
For a good price. I will command his armies as a general. And what about you? Do you know how much your soul is worth?
I'm only doing what has to be done.
Listen to him. You have sent me a humble servant, Innos.
Are you sure that I am a servant of Innos?
What? What are you saying?
Don't you consider it possible that I could be a servant of Adanos?
Nonsense.
Maybe I also serve Beliar, or only myself.
Well, in that case, you are not even a worthy opponent for me.
I've had it. Let us begin.
Are you in such a hurry to die? Well, since you insist.
Run away like a pathetic pussy we are.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Oh, I believe that. Ah, that didn't work. But he's still not exactly going to do much. Sword. Glory to the summoned kettle skeleton. The true hero of this adventure. Sword, eating herb, berries, lockpicks, and old tablets. I have no interest in using the item. It's my understanding that it can be used, and it can be also. You can learn spells from Beliar. There's a button here.
I did it. Raven is finished.
That means you've given Beliar a swift kick. Then you'll be moving on.
My job in this valley is done. I could use a few days' rest.
Yeah, you're constantly on the move, aren't you? Have a good journey.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Who knows? There will be lots of gates and passages for you to go through, and you're bound to find me on one of them.
Wonder if the guy who was having a little bit of trouble, Beliar's influence, would it have been eased by us defeating Raven?
That will never change. You have to feel sorry. Been there, done that.
Show me what you have.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Been there, done that. Better watch out when you tell one. Can't rely on that.
I want to see how good the sword is, though.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, I don't
That isn't true.
think it is particularly good in that sense. It's some specialty item, not an actual equipable weapon at this point.
It's totally obvious.
Do you need more swamp weed?
Yes, definitely. I'll even pay you more for it than Fisk.
I don't think it really matters, the possession thing at this point.
That's no secret.
I mean, we've already defeated
You
Raven.
don't have to ask me that.
He was weaker than I expected, but at the same time he was appropriate to the other creatures we faced here. Can't wear bandit armor when we go back to the civilized lands. I think I'll wear spoon. I'll take the spoon. Okay, I think a fearless leader will want news about what happened.
The earthquakes have stopped, and as I can see, you're still among the living. Does this mean that your mission was successful?
Yes, Raven is dead.
Then it is over. Thank Adanos. You have done well, my son. We're deep in your debt. You have snatched a powerful weapon away from evil and restored the balance in this part of the world. When the earthquakes died away, we discussed what should happen now, and we have reached a conclusion. Go and take the Claw of Beliar. May it be yours to bear from now on. In your hand, it may prove a mighty ally for us. Use it wisely, my son. May Adonos help you. We shall remain here and see to it that the temple is restored to its old brilliance. Only Mixar is already on his way to Corinus to support Vatras. Vatras has been alone in the city for too long.
I have taken the Claw of Beliar.
The Claw of Beliar is a very special weapon. It has its own will and consciousness. You, who now possess this mighty weapon, are its lord and master. It is a part of you, and will adapt itself to your capabilities. However, it will not do that of its own free will. Only Beliar himself can force it to obey you.
And why should Beliar help me?
Only a prayer to Beliar can achieve that. But be careful. Beliar is malicious. If you arouse his wrath, then he'll let you feel it.
I see. What can I do with the weapon?
That lies in your hands. You've conquered the weapon, and you are now its master. I can only recommend to you what you can do with it. Either you give it to me, and I shall see to it that it can do no further harm, or you put its power to use and wield it in battle.
Couldn't you keep the weapon safe?
If you give it to me, then I shall render it harmless. so that it can no longer be misused. So consider well what you will do.
Take the Claw of Belia and destroy it.
As you wish, my son. Give it to me, so that it can do no more harm. I shall sink it in the depths of the sea. Adonos' wisdom will watch over it.
That's your plan? I thought he might have a ritual in his back pocket to basically destroy the weapon or its physical form, so to release the power or something like that. Rowing out to the sea and ditching it overboard that's not a plan I expect from a high-level mage. I could have. You might as well suggest I dig a deep pit and bury it there. It's about the same. If you drop it in the ocean, it's not easily retrievable, but we're talking about weapons of God. Surely they can arrange so some kind of fish swallows it and takes it to shore or something. It's just not. Just because it isn't out within your immediate vicinity doesn't mean you've gotten rid of it.
What will you do now?
We shall stay here and help the temple regain its former glory. All too long have its walls been in this lamentable condition. As far as you are concerned, my son, I am glad to see that I was not mistaken about you. You are the preserver of the balance. There is no longer any doubt about that. Without your courage and strength, the island of Corinus would have drowned. We thank you and will honor you in our thoughts. Devote yourself now to the other tasks that lie before you and return this world to balance and peace. Now go and fulfill your destiny, Preserver. Our prayers will be with you. May Adonos protect you.
I'm trying to think, do we have some kind of jobs here that need fulfilling, and I don't think we do. We might have missed something like location or treasure we haven't visited, but as far casual clans tells me, we've been through most places. So if we miss something, it's something minor. I don't relish the thought of going through these areas again, just in the hopes that we might find something of use. I still want to talk to the water mages.
Hey, you! Let's...
Pure mana potions. There's nothing particularly interesting here. Yeah. Still a quick chat with the rest of the water mages and then we're out of here.
Hey, you!
We are about 8,000 points away from level 28. We have 67 learning points unused. Things will change on that front very quickly if we can do it. The first thing I'd like to do is learn the spell to... not spell, the alchemy to produce permanent mana boosting potions.
About the mansions?
Yes?
The mansion of the warriors is being used by Raven as a hideout.
He made a good choice. It is probably the most secure fortress still to be found in this region.
I found all of the mansions.
Were they all where they said they would be?
More or less.
Very good. Then my work was worth it. Thank you.
Can you teach me your skills?
I can instruct you in the art of alchemy, and I can show you how to teach your will-o'-the-wisp to search for objects.
Teach me the art of brewing potions.
And what do you want to brew?
I need to save first. I need to know that I'm not throwing away my learning points. Even if we have a significant amount of them now, we still have 3 circles of spells. So just unlocking them is 15 at a minimum, and probably we're talking about very heavy costs per spell at the higher levels. So
Teach me the art of brewing potions.
And what do you want to...
Teach me the art of brewing potions.
And what do you want...
Teach me the art of brewing potions.
And what do you want...
Elixir of Spirit, 10 LP.
Teach me the...
And what do you...
Okay, it was a bit cheaper than I thought. So that's it. We're still left with 49 learning points, so very healthy amount. We could spend about, what, 34 points, very likely on spells. Special potions. Fire, yeah. Elixir of Spirit. 1 Fire Root, 1 King's Soul. Elixir of Spirit and Essence of Spirit is a different thing though. I guess our mana points are going to jump again. It gives us the depth to handle seekers in larger groups too. So it's very important. It's the only real reason I took alchemy in the first place, so let's see how far it gets us. Not enough resources. We probably don't have King's Roll anymore. Yep. So let's take a quick look. We have, okay, we are actually missing the item. We have 213 mana points. $266 mana points. We need about 60 for a skeleton, so that's 4 skeletons without resting, or additionally 3 in combination with 2 freeze attacks. So either way, We are very, 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 very capable mage at this point. Very dangerous. We probably have enough mana to cast any single spell available in this game. $266. Could be better. Satyrus sent someone named Lance into the swamp. Satyrus is afraid Lance didn't get very far. Okay, that's an unfinished quest, so let's see if we can find Lance. I don't recall finding Lance, hearing anything about anyone named Lance. And he should be one of our own, so I'm certainly not gonna leave him there. And it's an active quest, so surely we would have heard something. Did he even make it to the swamp at all? I don't think I've ever gone here on the road. Fireflies are coming our way.
I think I've found something.
Crap. Found crap. Ah, there he is. So, final mystery solved then.
Nothing to be had there.
Minor things we missed.
Nothing there.
Yeah, sorry Lance. Sorry about being more awesome than you.
Nothing to be had there.
That it? I think I've been here before. Anywho, support our success, and that'll be pretty much the end of it. We have our major things. Find the other possessed people and get Vatras to help us repair the Amulet of Inas, or whatever it is, Eye of Inas. What I want to do is basically report that we found Lance and get the sextant to the seaman we found near the monastery. Those should be easy quests to complete now. After all, we have a teleportation location there. Let's teleport and give it.
Wait a minute. I found Lance's body.
May his soul enter the realm of Adonos. Be careful, my son. I do not want to mourn another such loss.
Yeah, I can hear the feels in your voice.
I have Lance's aquamarine ring here.
You had better give it to me so it does not fall into the wrong hands. May Adonos protect you.
I think I'll rely on myself again. That seems to work the best. So, expansion is basically done. It's not exactly all the expansion content isn't there, because it does put influence in the normal game too. Monastery, monastery, monastery. I think we'll prioritize finding the possessed people. The problem is I don't recall where they are. The names sounded familiar, but that's it. So it's probably better if we just do something else in the meantime. So we don't run around like a retard for a couple of hours without with no guarantee that we can even find everyone.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.
Okay, who exactly wanted 6 and 10? Ramirez! Who's Ramirez? It's someone here. That be in the land owner's camp. It's either the harbor or the landowner's camp. I have no idea why I thought this guy, because this guy is said he was a sailor, that's why.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
Who the hell's Ramirez?
Nobody will learn anything from me. Who told you that? You really believe that?
I think I'll be ending here. We've been away from here so long. I don't recall anything about this place. No, this isn't it. Somehow the landowners seems. It has a lot of these guys who had sort of a Spanish Latino names. So I would guess Ramirez could be here then.
Hardly know what to know. He insisted he knew better. Nobody ever asked for
No idea. You tell me.
It's not here. I'm not within these, but and most of them were anyway associated with some
Don't say you didn't know that.
people we didn't want to really associate with.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I can't believe that. I hardly know what to believe. I couldn't get away with that.
Really believe that?
Tell me
Raul.
that isn't true. You mustn't believe everything you hear. Don't say you didn't know that. You don't have to tell me that.
There were certainly others. I just don't recall who they were. Silvio. Jarvis. Yeah, I have no clue who he is.
Can't believe that.
I guess I'll just pop into the harbor city. We need to talk to the
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
border mage there anyway.
That's really not my problem.
Laris.
You don't say.
Yeah, no goddamn recollection. Who's Ramirez? I'm sort of thinking he'd had to be someone who popped up later. Because I recall that Sexton's objective hasn't been with us for some time.
Thanks for saving me.
How much magic do we have? 131. Where the hell is Joe? Alan, a trader from Coronis, says that a man named Joe has simply vanished without a trace. He claims that Joe knows how to get into one of the city towers where the militia keeps their arms. Never met Joe. A lot of little things.
I have a few.
It's good to be back. Once I've probably played about an hour or two with the Seekers, my opinion might change again. Anyway, I really want to finish the Eye of Inas thing fairly quickly too. Simply because new chapter means new spells. Which means we'll get spells that are not so... summoning spells that are not so vulnerable to fire magic, or magic in general probably. At the same time, attack spells, something that actually does damage. I'm hoping 100 plus damage. Yeah, Vatras and Eye of Inas.
And Enos, in his wisdom,